Good morning, everyone. I got more sleep last night than I've been getting lately, so that's great. I wanted to thank y'all. I put out a call and I said, I need your help. I want you to help me get my 1,000 subscribers that YouTube demands us have. And by golly, by the very next day, I had them. I am absolutely floored by the amount of response I got from y'all. Y'all shared, you either posted on your Facebook profile. I don't know what you did, but whatever it was, it worked. And I cannot thank you enough. Y'all have been phenomenal. You are just absolutely precious. So speaking of Facebook, I don't know how many of y'all are in groups on Facebook. You know, they have groups for everything. They have widows and widowers and people who are ill and people who have cancer and people selling dogs and people selling junk and people, every kind of group you could ever want is on Facebook if you need to join one of those groups. Well, before my husband passed away, and some of you may not know, but he had Alzheimer's for 6 years, and I was his caregiver. So before he passed away, I joined a Facebook group for those who have a spouse with dementias, and there are all different kinds of dementias. And this was strictly women in this group who were caring for husbands with dementia. Many of them were Alzheimer's, like my husband. Well, I got really interested in that group because they had everything, every question you could ever ask, anything you needed to know. All you had to do was just post it on there and you'd have dozens of answers in seconds. So I'd get up every morning and I'd get in my little Facebook group and I'd read what they had to say, and some of them were so heartbreaking, just terrible heartbreaking. And some of them were humorous as all get out. I remember one, a lady said, now y'all, anyway, I'll let you decide. She said she took her husband out to eat one night at a restaurant. It was a really nice restaurant. Now he had some form of dementia, but I'm not sure which one it was. She went up, got up and excused herself and went to the restroom. I don't know if I can tell this with a straight face. When she got back to the table, he was sitting there. See, I told you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Just a second. He was sitting there. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to edit all this out. He was sitting there with his foot up on the table. She said, oh my God. There he was sitting there with his foot on the table. And I like to crack up. In fact, I did crack up. Oh my God, that was the funniest thing. She had the best sense of humor about it, though. She said she just reached over and grabbed a hold of his leg and pulled his foot down on the floor. Bless her heart. But my husband did some funny things too. He went in the bathroom one time and he was changing clothes after his shower, and he came walking out in my capris. They were real short. They were up to his knees. I've got a picture of him, but I won't post it. He doesn't have a shirt on, but he's got on my capris. And he said, my pants are getting too tight. And I said, that's because those are my capris. You need to get your own. But they do funny things. And that's great because it gives us an opportunity to laugh a little bit through the horror of the rest of it. But that group was wonderful for me. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And then my husband passed away, and I got out of that group, and I joined a widows group. I had several. One was widows and widowers, and I was not comfortable there because I just couldn't talk. If I knew there were guys in there, I couldn't say what I wanted to. So I got out of that one. But another one, those are widows who, some of them have been widows for years and years and years. And some are new, like I was. And I would see them say things like, my husband has been gone for 7 years and I still cry myself to sleep every night. And at the time, I can understand that. I mean, I was a brand new widow. I understood that. Yeah, the love of your life is gone. Your soulmate is gone. And I was crying myself to sleep every single night. I wanted him to come back through that door. And I knew darn good and well he wasn't going to. And I could not resolve that within myself. I couldn't face it. I couldn't believe it. As time went on, I got better. I got to where I had other things to occupy my mind except feeling sorry for myself all the time. And I knew I was going to have to get myself up and, get to, there's a line, it's in Shawshank Redemption, and it says, you get busy living or you get busy dying. And that's what I did. And I got better. And I didn't need that widows group anymore. So I got out of it. I started painting my house or decorating or working on my garden or just doing the things that I would have done, but without grieving myself to death every single day. And the other day when I was at my doctor's office, she said, do you need any kind of medication for depression? And I said, no, I'm not depressed. I am sad at times. And when I think of my husband and the fact that he's no longer here, I get sad. But I've reconciled that reality now. And I know that I can move on, and I know that I'm not going to cry myself to death every night. I'm not going to be sad and morose and wringing my hands and at the mention of his name, because I love to hear his name. It doesn't make me sad. It makes me happy that he was in my life. I didn't get over it. I don't think you're ever going to get over a loss like that. But I got through it. And I got better. But the Facebook groups, they had a big part in me recovering. And I'm glad they were there for me when I needed them. And that's the way it is in life. We join things because we need it. People pretty much join or subscribe to YouTube channels because there's something there within that channel that resonates with them, that they need in their life. Either it's a humorous channel, or it's soothing music, or it's recipes, or it's talking about dogs or cats, or it's just talking about life in general. We join those channels, those groups, because we need them, and we become a part of their family, like y'all have become a part of mine, and I am so proud about that. I really am proud about that. I had no idea that my little old channel was going to grow over 1,000 strong. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you have a need, there's a group for you out there somewhere. or there's a YouTube channel out there for you somewhere. I'm hoping you'll stay with me, because I hope and pray with all my heart that whatever I say or do or present to you in some way either entertains you or helps you. Maybe it helps you get through a day when you're not doing well. And I'm going to try real hard not to let you down. I don't want you unjoining my group. So, I hope y'all all have a great day. I hope God is good to you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.